Hi, I'm Shagufta and I create happier families. Today, I'm a successful people and parent coach, but there was a time when life was miserable and in the dumps. Over the past decade, I have changed my life from a demure, docile, abused homemaker to a coach and chief editor of a magazine. The last few years have been a journey of grit, determination, and an unending, unrelenting passion to grow and evolve as a person. Over the past few years, I have learned the tools and nuances that helps me to move to a different level of functioning and progress. And so today, I'm committed and teach these tools and bring relief to individuals struggling with life challenges to live courageously and confidently, and also relieve parents stressed with parenting woes to help them raise healthy and happy kids. I was in a non-supportive relationship for very long, 17 years to be precise. And it was not a happy situation at all. It was a miserable marriage that I was in. And the reason that I lived in that relationship for so long was because you know how society is that once you have kids and once you're married, things will change. You need to you need to adjust, you need to compromise. And once you have the kids, then it's you have kids, you've got to stay in that marriage for the sake of the kids, for the sake of the children. And so I stayed on for so long into that relationship. And what really pushed me to come out of it was a point when I came the realization that I am into this marriage for the sake of the kids, but it's not doing them any good either. Not me, not to them either. And so that got me thinking again as to should I then continue with this relationship or not. My family, entire family, was not in favor of this decision, not because they didn't know that the troubles that I was going through or how unhappy I was or how miserable I was, but they were scared and fearful of what would happen after the divorce if I took a divorce, because I took the divorce when I was like 38 years of age, right? Which is the time that people actually settle into their families. And that was the age when I was actually deciding to now move out of a relationship, especially when you've not worked before. I got married when I was 19. I was still in college. I had not even finished my education. So life was from home to school, home to college, and now home into marriage. So you can imagine that, life was very limited for me. There was no exposure at all. And so, of course, my family they were scared. But yes, but once I decided it really that this is what I want to do and I don't want to go back, then they kind of was okay, fine, if this is your decision, then at least I had a home to go to. So this was the third time that majorly something had happened and I told him that I want to go back. He was not okay continuing with me, so it was quite mutual between us that we don't want to continue. It was like this where he felt that she will not be able to survive. What will she do? And I remember he still said that. He did say that what are you going to do? I'll see. So it is not it is I'm not out there to prove anything to anybody, or to show anybody what I can do. But the whole point here is I did survive, and I not only survived, I also thrived, taking back my power. When I took the divorce at age 38, of course, I had no work experience. I had no bank balance, because you know how it is in our Indian society. The women are never given the control of the finances. We are not even educated on how to manage our finances. So it wasn't easy. So when I moved out, I had no experience. I had no bank balance. I didn't know what I was good at because I had never worked before. So I didn't even know what work would I be good at doing. And so I felt that I had to, upgrade myself. And so I started studying. I took up MBA in marketing, distant learning, because I couldn't attend regular college. That was very expensive. And also, I didn't come from a very rich background or rich family where my father was able to support me for a long time. So I had to take up a job. And so with that, the best I could do was take up a executive learning MBA program, because I realized it was also important to upgrade yourself. So that's what I did. Now, when I finished my MBA in marketing, after 2.5 years, I took 2.5 years to complete it. I realized, no, This is not what excites me. This is not what I see myself, or what I would enjoy doing going forward. And so I decided, no, this is not what I want to continue. And then again, people were like, what? I mean, you've spent like, 2.5 years, a lot of hard work. You've put in so much of time, effort, money. You've got your degree now. And now you're saying you don't even want to do that. I said, no, I don't want to do that because it doesn't feel good to me. So then what is it that you're going to do? I mean, I knew I had something so much more within me that I could do, so much of potential. So I started looking for different things, and I came across this course called image management, which had recently launched in India, and this was like somewhere around 2013. I took that up. It worked very well. It was a year-long program with classes every Sunday. And when I came to the end of the entire program, I realized I was also struggling with so many limitations within myself, right? For 17 years, I lived like a very timid, very docile homemaker, somebody who was not being herself, somebody who was put into a role where she was not happy. And so there were so many limitations, so many beliefs that I was also struggling with, and which was stopping me from progressing even at my work. So the thought was, now if I want to get out of this, or if I want to overcome this, what is it that I need to do? So that led me to NLP, that led me to hypnotherapy, that led me to embraining, multiple brain integration techniques. I kept on studying about these things. I kept on doing more and more. I kept on working on myself, and I started seeing results with myself. And then I started working with other people because I realized I'm very good at it. So I started working with other people as well. And when I started coaching the others, they started getting the results too. And so I just followed what my heart told, or what my inner being told me to do. That's it. So that was the whole journey. Coming to Dubai, learning the modalities, learning the sleep talk process, and now becoming a sleep talk people coach, a sleep talk coach, and also a chief editor of a magazine. Uh, connect to your higher self, connect to your inner self, your divine self, or we call it as intuition, because your higher self knows what is right for you. It knows the path for you. When you literally connect to your higher self, that's when life becomes an easy flow. Things just start moving in the right direction for you. You know exactly what you need to do for yourself. You find your purpose in life. So yeah, don't be scared of loving yourself. Don't be scared of filling up your bowl, because only when you do that, only then will you be able to serve the others.